Hello, grade 2. Welcome back. And let's have our math review. Okay, for our math review, the first lesson is about the properties of addition. So we have here commutative property, the first one. It is the addition states that changing the order of the numbers to be added does not change the sum. So for example, this one, 8 plus 4 equals 12. Even though we change the 8 and 4, like 4 plus 8, the sum or the answer is still the same. So that is commutative property. Another example we have here is 5 plus 3 equals 8. And then we exchange 3 is the first one now. 3 plus 5, still the answer is 8. So that one is commutative property. Next is associative property. This addition states that changing the groupings. So a while ago, there's no grouping, just the number. But here, changing the groupings of the addends does not change the sum. So for example, this one, 8 plus 4, it's in a group, right? Parenthesis, plus 3 equals 15. So we change the one inside the parenthesis. We use 4 and 3. So 8 outside the parenthesis plus 4 plus 3, the one inside the parenthesis, the answer is also 15. It is the same. So this one is associative property. The clue here in associative property is the parenthesis. Okay? Next, the last one is the identity property or the zero property. It states that any number added to zero is equals the same number, or the zero added to a number equals number itself. So like this one, 5 plus 0 equals 5, or 0 plus 5 equals 5. So this is identity property of addition. So we have three: commutative property, associative property, and this one, identity property or the zero property of addition. So for the clue, our exam here, you're gonna identify, okay? So I have here the addition sentence, and you will write CP for commutative property, commutative, AP for associative property, and IP if it is identity property. Okay, now let's go to our addition. Adding two to three digit numbers without regrouping. So no carry. Okay, the easy one. 23 plus 24, step 1, add the ones. 3 plus 4 equals 7. Step number 2, add the tens. 2 plus 2 equals 4. So easy, right? Thumbs up if you think it's easy. That's right. Very good. Now, let's try. Can you please try? Ready? And go. What is the answer? Correct. The answer is 5 plus 1 equals 6 and 5 plus 2 equals 7. The answer is 76. Who got the correct answer? Very good. Now, let's go to the three digits, okay? Three digits, 235 plus 132. Step 1, add the ones. 5 plus 2 equals 7. Step number 2, 3 plus 3 equals 6. Step number 3, 2 plus 1 equals 3. The answer is 367. Now, you try. Ready? Go. What is your answer? Please show it. Ready? And show. The correct answer is 875. 2 plus 3 equals 5. 5 plus 2 equals 7. And 4 plus 4 equals 8. Okay. Now, this time is the adding two-digit numbers with regrouping. We need to carry. Okay? Remember? So 28 plus 25. 8 plus 5 equals 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We cannot write the 13 here. So, we need to carry 1 dun sa 10 sa katabi ng 8. Carry 1. So, 8 plus 5 equals 13. 3 will be here and 1 will go up there. So, 1 plus 2 equals 3. 3 plus 2 is step 2 equals 5. So, the answer is 53. Now, on your own, ready and go. Let me please show your answer. What is your answer? Okay, let's see if you are correct. 6 plus 8 equals 14. Carry 1. 4 will be here. 5 plus 1 equals 6. 6 plus 3 equals 9. Who got the correct answer? Okay, very good. The answer is 94. Now, we're gonna add 3-digit numbers with regrouping. We will carry again. Okay, 272 plus 378. Step number 1, add the ones. 2 plus 8 equals 10. 0 will be here. Carry 1. Step number 2, 1 plus 7 equals 8. 8 plus 7 equals 15. Carry 1. Then 1 plus 2 equals 3. 3 plus 3 equals 6. So the answer is 650. Now, on your own, your try, ready, and go. Let me show your answer. Please show your answer. Ready, and show. The correct answer is 964. Why? 5 plus 9 equals 14. 4 will be here, carry 1. 1 plus 7 equals 8, then 8 plus 8 equals 16, carry 1. 6 will be here. 6 plus 1 equals 7. 7 plus 2 equals 9. So the answer is 964. Now, let's go to our problem solving. It involves addition, okay? Bianca has a collection of Barbie stickers. She already had 55 stickers in her scrapbook. Her cousin gave her 23 more stickers. How many stickers does Bianca have in all? So step number 1, understand the problem. What is asked? How many stickers does Bianca have in all? And then what are the given numbers? 55 Barbie stickers, and she received 23 stickers more. So step number 2, we need to plan. How are we gonna solve the problem? We need to use addition, or we need to add. So 55 plus 23 equals 78. 78. It's 78, okay? Now, did you answer correctly? Of course. Now let's let's try. Bea needs 26 starfish stickers and 29 shell stickers to make on design for her art project. How many stickers does she have in all? Does she need in all? So what is asked? This is the answer. How many stickers does she need in all? What are given? 26 starfish stickers and 29 shell stickers. And then what operation are we gonna use? We need to use add. Why? Because for you to identify if you're gonna use addition or subtraction, you can see it here in the what is asked. If they are asking how many in all, it means you're gonna add. But when the question is how many left, ilan yung natira, then you're gonna use subtraction. Okay po? Because in your exam, I have their problem solving, and you need to identify if you're gonna use add or subtract. Okay po? So make sure if they are asking how many in all together, okay, it means you're gonna add. But if they are asking how many left, Okay? Then you're gonna subtract. So 26 plus 29 equals 25. Does the sum show you how many in all? And yes. So this one, look at this one is example of, what's this? Subtraction, okay? There were 38 children reading in books in the library. 12 of them went, so umalis, went to the canteen for snacks. How many children stayed in the library? So nabawasan, may umalis, okay? Some, they left the library. So how many in all are inside the library? How many are the one stayed in the library? So you can you know already what operation we're gonna use. We're gonna use subtraction. So what is the given? We have here 38 children reading books and 12 went to canteen. So how many stayed in the library, or how many left in the library? What is the operation used? Of course, it is subtraction and solving. 38 minus 12 equals 26. So remember, in our, what's this? In our problem solving, you're gonna identify what you will identify what operation you're going to use. Okay po? Remember, if they are asking how many in all together, addition. How many left? Subtraction. Okay po? So for our exam there, you're gonna use this kind of addition sentence like this. Okay po? Like this. So I can see yung pag-solve nyo. Okay? Next, let's go to subtraction. We are now going to do subtraction of 2 to 3 digit numbers without regrouping. This time, we will not yet borrow. Okay? So look, 58 minus 46. Step number 1, subtract the ones. 8 minus 6 equals 2. So how did you get the 2? Okay, you're gonna put the 6 in your mind, then count in your hand up to 8. 6, 7, 8. So how many is in your hand? It's 2. So that's how to get the answer. Then 5 minus 4, this one is easy. It's 1. Okay, now try. You try. Ready and go. Okay, show your answer. The correct answer is 35. Who got the correct answer? Very good. Now, let's go to the three-digit numbers. 185 minus 23. Step number 1, 5 minus 3 equals 2. Step number 2, 8 minus 2 equals 6. And then just bring down the 1 or the 100. So, but if there's a number here, you need to subtract also. But in this case, there's no number, so just bring it down. Okay, now you solve. Go. Okay, let me see. Show your answer. The correct answer is 346. Who got the correct answer? Very good. Now, subtracting 2 to 3-digit numbers with regrouping. So this time, we need to borrow. I know that you know already how to borrow, but those who don't know yet, practice, practice, practice. Okay po? So 50 minus 35, sa step number 1, subtract the ones. 0 minus 5 cannot be. So we need to borrow 1 from 5. 5 will become 4 and 0 will become 10. 10 minus 5 equals 5 and 4 minus 3 equals 1. So the answer is 15. Now, try on your own. Go. Okay, show your answer. Ready? Up. Okay, the answer is 26. This one is wrong. 26. 6 minus 4 equals 26. Who got the correct answer? Very good. Now, let's go to the three-digit numbers with borrow again. So, 384 minus 256. So, 4 minus 6 cannot be. Borrow 1 from 8. 8 will become 7 and 4 will become 14. 14 minus 6 equals 8. 7 minus 5 equals 2. And 3 minus 2 equals 1. So the answer here is 128. Now, on your own, go answer. Show your answer. Ready and up. The correct answer is 446. 5 minus 9 cannot be. Borrow 1 from 7. 7 will become 6. 5 will become 15. 15 minus 9 equals 6. 6 minus 2 equals 4. Excuse me. And 6 minus 2 also is equals 4. So the answer is 446. So here, there's a time that you need to solve. For your exam in subtraction and addition, you're gonna need to solve, and then sa others is multiple choice. Okay po? So, I want you to, if you are still not familiar, if you still not familiar in borrowing and in carry in our addition, please familiarize it so you can answer our exam correctly on our next week. Okay po? So everyone, that's all for today, and take your time to review. Okay po? So see you tomorrow. We're gonna have our quizzes tomorrow in our review. Bye!